everybody, my name is Andrew Davis, and continuing with my 30-team review for the upcoming 2014 MLB season, we are in the National League West with the Los Angeles Dodgers under manager Don Mattingly, and free agent pickups, starting pitcher Dan Haren, Brian Wilson, Chris Perez, J.P. Howell, Juan Uribe, and Cuban free agent Alex Guerrero. Keys to the upcoming season for the Los Angeles Dodgers. First point, looking at their pitching, they have an unbelievable bullpen and starting pitching. I mean, this is unreal. Just listen to the starting pitchers for this team. Clayton Kershaw, Zach Greinke, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Dan Haren, and Josh Beckett. Not only that, but their bullpen has Brian Wilson, J.P. Howell, and Brandon League in it. That's an unbelievable pitching rotation. And even if the pitchers that are starting have trouble, their bullpen is nearly solid. Now, Brian Wilson does come in with a few question marks, but I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. I don't think he's going to be as good as he was when he was in San Francisco and obviously coming back from his surgery, but I think he's still going to be good enough where he's going to make an impact. Okay. Second point, Alex Guerrero. Okay, so he was picked up as a free agent. Obviously, like I said, he's from Cuba. He played in Cuba last season. He's kind of a question mark. He was highly thought of around MLB as a free agent when he elected to try out the free agent market in MLB. He comes in as a star second baseman, from what the prospects say, what all the papers and analysis says about him. He's a power, hitting, and speed threat. I don't know how good defensively he is. I don't really know that off the top of my head. But offensively and speed-wise, he's like lights out. So it's not really anything to stress horribly about because he has plenty of help around him. But it's just to see what he does this season. He's still a question mark. I think it's going to pan out. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But final point. Outfield depth and talent. This outfield is probably, to me, one of the best I've ever seen. Actually, well, I shouldn't say that. The best that I see right now in all of baseball. So you have Carl Crawford, Matt Kemp, and Yasiel Puig starting. And they have Andre Ethier right behind them as a backup for all of them. That is a very, very good outfield. Now, the only thing that might be a question mark is if more than one of the starting outfielders gets injured, how or who is going to replace them? Because their only outfielder that they have right now projected to be with the team is Andre Ethier. So I don't know how they're going to handle that. But I mean, a lot of it isn't official yet. Obviously, they got to go through spring training. They're going to obviously bring one or two other guys to join the club during the season in the outfield, so they have the depth in case of some situation like that comes up. But I'm pretty sure that I think it ain't going to be that big of an issue. Put it that way. I think it's going to be perfectly fine. I think that the only person I might have a little bit of a question mark on is Carl Crawford, because he is their speed threat. I mean, obviously Alex Guerrero, we don't know what he can do yet speed-wise. They say that he's a pretty fast runner, but time will tell. Overall review of the Dodgers. I see them finishing in first. This is the first time, or well, first year I'm putting up these types of videos, like review wise. Now, last year, if any of you know me personally, I had the Dodgers and the Angels in the World Series last year. That's who I chose. Obviously, the Angels, that was very disappointing. They didn't live up to expectations. I thought they could, but obviously they didn't. The Dodgers, on the other hand, they did make it to the playoffs. They eventually lost to the National League champion St. Louis Cardinals. Um, I think this team, again, I'm going to say it again. I think this team can make it to the World Series and win it. This is a very, very good ball club. Um, the only team maybe I can see the Braves coming out of nowhere and taking them out, because I do have the Braves as having the best record in the National League, and that's the only team I can think of that could possibly do anything to not get the Dodgers to the World Series. So that is my review of the Los Angeles Dodgers for the upcoming 2014 MLB season. Thank you.